p.m. to 10 p.m. from Monday to Friday. All our viewers watching in different parts of the country, karibu sana kila mtu maiko kuangalia sisi sahi kutokea Arua hapa kwenda paka side za Zombo up to Paida, Pakwach, Nebi, Arua, Terego, Maracha, Yumbe, Koboko, not forgetting my people from Adjumani, Moyo, Palorenya, crossing to the northern side of Uganda, Nyandreleadu, Lira, Gulu, and then crossing to the eastern central. People watching us from Nakasongola, from Kotido, from Kampala, Masindi, Kasese. You're all most welcome for our program, Kelele. Kelele is a program that brings us together. Every evening, after having a very hectic work during the day, the evening hours is for us to chill with Kelele, whereby we discuss matters concerning our communities and how we can help one another. We can find the area codes from different places and whatever things are happening from different places just here right at West Nile TV with Kelele. For those who have just sat karibu imini karibu ereke vadi ama gayeda askuni topic and ramavu Kelele adi adini yo azi bazini nyikuniku iyo azi ni imini nyitse ata presad semeyo nzedi iyo diki ngaru amavu ku selesi. Katika za nyumbani vitu mingi ziko kufanyikana. Kwa program yetu ya Kelele ya leo hii nimeleta kuna topic mzuri sana. Topic matachamuka alafu atakufurahisha pia. I'm very excited. The evening is very warm right here at West Nile TV Kelele, and let me hope the weather from your side is also a warm one. But if it has rained also, that is so good. These seasons are supposed to go hand in hand. There are those moments whereby we experience rains. There are those moments whereby rain is not there, we're experiencing sun. But we all give thanks and glory to God. Before we proceed, I'll allow my viewers West Nile TV ni nebadike karibu imini kirikirikide. I want to thank the Almighty God for bringing us safely. We woke up very early in the morning, prepared, went for work, and we have come back home successfully, and we thank God for that. And for those of our members who are yet on the way coming, we also welcome them. May the Lord bring them safe so that they can come and get us right now live at West Nile and we converse together. Anyidi ba mari moyo asi Adjumani asi aya Palorenya asi yote robongi Mungu anyendro program mari yongwe Kelele kunyini nyiriledia topic endo repelere ngbe opedi tongwero pelere opedi nai ngbe endrodi tadike deru amari gasina anyidrieru ote wangeri mo betemere pachu topic mati kelune tini wati topic mama monya full. So our topic, let me just open and seal a little bit of it. We are discussing about marriages, early marriages. People are getting married every day. Is it a lie? Are you not getting invitation every time? Or are you not getting information that so-and-so is getting married, so-and-so is wedding, so-and-so is going for chakula, or introduction, and so forth? Marriages are taking place every day, just like the way women are giving birth every day in the hospital. Difference paper. Difference any dongo pay. Nindo kinindo dano benyum. Nyomu bechedo paranyim. Ento perango. Why are people getting married is as to why we are here today at West Nile TV Kelele. Reason bapeni nuzuri ni badaka. Aziriki Allah, aziriki onzi, amadi andrumungwa, studio ada, seleni tuemipie tuwelo. Today, we are coming to differentiate. Marriages are taking place every day, and people are getting married for different reasons. We have the negative reasons and the positive reasons as to why people are getting married, and what are the implications of getting married. If it is a positive reason and a bad reason, what are the implications? What do we get from it in return? Anyumere waledi anyumoyo singo si yote rusima yonyini odudi ya bakaru bukondrekpe diaru nyesu a message oweze nyira ama adi maria di karudu adi keizidu adi akagodu mbodu tiru nindu zodo mdanu we inu iwinjunia ngati enu gamdako ngati enu dongu chedo bangchware nindu cheke wabe winju entu nangu perango danu be nyumere kameni reason ber nyoberungo wabini yankudukai ikelele programeni umeangalia kila siku watu iko tu kuenda mbele kama naolana watu iko kuenda utasikia leo inti huyo kusalewa bibi tayari kesho huyo kusalewa bwana tayari huyo kusaenda lakini kwa nini and worst of it, it is good and congratulations to all those who are marrying at the right age. What about our children, our siblings, our relatives who are getting married at a very young age? Why? Why is it happening like that? Why is it so common in our communities that children are getting married at so very young age? According to the Ugandan law, it is said that someone who is 18 years and above is an adult and is able to make what decision for him or herself. But do you agree with me, or do you agree with the constitution that anyone who is above 18 years is matured enough to take a decision for themselves? Does it concern marriage also? Afadi chapere agu urio ku raya askuni gamente ni barsi agu meli kani samduni aro agu rambai nibo agu daler ni ma decision uchira chichi iyo chichi rile ngari eri mudle eri mangani nga temini garsi adada ruduta siria ili mduni aroda ili davini muke ya kanili da gamba mbaleta ini ruduta siria ba motuli da were kanili da ba makurale mafikiri yako kuna namna gani yani siku hizi sasa watu iko kuolewa zaidi yake pia unaangalia bado watoto maiko bado dogo dogo hizi pia au kuenda mbele kama au nafanya nini wanalewana. Sai government yetu aliweka age limit. Hiyo ndio age limit. Kama umefika mwaka 18 tayari manake uko mtu kubwa. Manake bongo yako inafahamu. Sasa kama bongo yako inafahamu kwa mwaka 18 maana yake sasa kama umefika mwaka 18 unaweza kuenda mbele unalewekana ama mwaka yako kadogo sana kwa mtu mwingine kuelewa. Nitaka kujua kwenyu. Na mimi pia tafahamu maneno hiyo kama iko maneno ya haki ama sio ya haki. Sadisi pressure ambamba. We're having a lot of peer pressure by the way when it comes to issues of getting married, When you hear that today Mary is married, you people, Mary is my OG. We started together with Mary. That small Mary you mean is already married and for me I'm still unmarried. You begin to build pressure. Pressure ni di tuni driambamba bami ageri ki this speedy agupi duria. Christmas kadita de abo anje di style is wanji pini lozure ba drangbari. In our villages, mostly you see issues concerning marriage, child marriage. Child marriages usually happen during festival seasons, those big seasons like December. During December when Christmas is there and the New Year is there, you find our big boys from Kampala come from the town to the village. I'm not saying you who is watching me from Kampala, you're the one coming to marry our girls in the village. I'm just using as an example so that we can understand. So that we can note what I'm trying to explain today. So for example, we have the big boys coming from Kampala. They went to Kampala in January, hustled, saved a lot of money. God, they have very good styles. Keep on going steadily. No cab money tiegi ruro. No wala kodi type money tiegi wilo. Nesu adiaru. Adusa watch color. Ingoni. Everything is just classic. So when December arrives, these boys come to the village. And Even during Christmas now, these girls don't go back to their home. It is that night of the Christmas that they disappear. After Christmas now, parents start looking for where is likicho, where is aweko ni Mungu, aweko ni Mungu chedokani, manya woru, ekadu wako, irwogungoro, any kani. People start looking for aweko ni Mungu. Kumbe! Christmas happened. After Christmas happening, marriage also happened. This is just an example. So what am I trying to say? That one, there are very many reasons as to why people are getting married. Some people are getting married because of what? Because of social status as well. You try to imagine. Ikadini egu sui deadly egu sui Timberlake by imove Timberland niya Timberlake niya ata nyijiku. There is this shoes. How much is it? Is it 150 or 100? Those of you who are wearing Timberlake, how much is it? Or why is it Timberland? Over Timberlake, you people I cannot differentiate, but I always hear it has some word called timber. So Timberland, yeah, Timberland. You see, now when you buy these things, you come to the village, you confuse our girls properly. Someone is still in primary 4. Only primary 4. Tell me, mumindi nite iduirite. Zamba ngagat aler ngamia kuma tambangondro. Anyaka mafuriti klari okono ya. Choki pencil kem. Chamogo no football wa P7, no P6, no P5. Indo ai kitimbalek mamegi ni ki Kampala bini kwa nyaka ni okigang. Anyaka mafut mo kana tiri. Chamogo no ti apara beach, ni apara beach ni apara ngwana dada nyaka ne romo gwa ogangi. Romo gwa ugangi. Mtu anaweza kuchunga nyumbani kweli, mtu maiko bado na mwaka 14, zingine unapata yako mwaka 16, mtu size anaweza kuchunga nyumbani. So, issues of marriage, we have very many reasons, good ones and bad ones, but generally I want to talk about the issue of early marriages. For those who are already above the age, congratulations to you. Marriage is something ordained by God, and we are all allowed to get married as long as you are of age and you understand what marriage is. You can go ahead and get married. What about our children, the young ones who are still in school? Bazinga mini ne school or primary adeke, aziri fiking alu senior adeke, key drop school master teki mwagodu. Some of the reasons as to why people are getting married at a very tender age is even confusion. You confuse short-time excitement with a long-time what? Long-time responsibility. Inachera. Aguazi inengalure sa werema ni odo gudalerele ngoni love than D2 askuna gudalere minister mubasa wa dia. They call you from morning till evening, and you wonder where they get the money to be spending on airtime when the country is very hard, and even sometimes feeding is very hard. But you people still get this money to be buying airtime. And I remember those days back when Orange Company was still in the country. Hey, you people remember there was a call called the Tokota 1,000 for 24 hours. I was still very young by then, but I used to see how people used to enjoy the calls. Misuba agudi ni simu ba, it was uti. Agudi ni angowe simu bebia, era fojoji simu bebia, ere finya di simu bebia. The whole day no ngatitika lokichim, no ngate wewechuku simu. Tokota pa Orange ni niki unwango bedu tie. Did you use the Tokota to confuse these girls? Oh, for you were not in the league of Tokota. So what I was trying to say, confusion is one of the reasons as to why we're having very tender early marriages. We have these girls who are still very young. They are at their adolescent stage, and because maybe they are not having proper guidance, or maybe because out of stubbornness, out of anxiety, they want to be trying new things, and now they confuse this temporary kind of feeling as a permanent one. These girls end up running away from school. They run away from school, and they decide to get married. Nature. The reason are low, papini iduruzusa sedriore ikadimi du de level me de tamifu akodale level eziandra mi olepira de avira kade avibo kade pesa mini ozo I wish. And then you begin to regret. Just because of that little moment. We used to call it crush, and I know up to now it's still there. Issues of crushing. You have seen someone, you don't know someone's lifestyle, you're already crushing. Hey, I wish this one was mine. I wish this one was mine. And then after getting married, you get married just because of that little excitement. You're not prepared, and things don't go well for you. Another reason as to why we are having very tender marriages, early marriages. Your meaning social status vuri adi yapi makuwa dale empiti. Adi yapi vuwa kuwa basi joki batisi. Adi yapi vuwa dale ibmabaki zinga mve. So our parents and our guardians sometimes are being misled because of the social status. Because now there are some certain associated families that are in different cultures, in different villages, and they are known so well for doing so well. And because of that, you want your family to associate with such people. You end up giving out your daughter at a very tender age. No, Pipa, Johnny Kitiki so, John Gubi Guake, Chiomera Gangeri, just go to so and so's home. You don't need even to bother about anything. They have a lot of money. They are going to take care of you. You should not be wasting your time in school, because everything you need, you're going to get it in that family. And parents, guardians sometimes do these things because of the conditions at home. At home, things are very hard, and survival becomes very hard. So they give out to their daughter so that they can those families, the in-laws now can take over with some of the responsibilities at home. But do you think it is really good? Another reason as to why we are having a lot of early marriages these days is unplanned pregnancy. Miusuba ze oto enero mvani ko enyesu amalizi planning ngwa dujoko kinya enyesu adra esungwara dra option koluyo nani na nyesu egasi adi drop ya di yonyingari asipia lenye diaku. We don't want you here. You have conceived, please leave my home. Parents end up chasing such a child because the child has conceived, and the child ends up going for marriage at a very tender age. These things are happening in our homes. Afadiki ngaria akumesele singoni worte ba zile zuki dibilete afadiki dia afazidi yani ki ngoni emilio dikidu iwa zidi yani kiro. We have another funny reason as to why people are getting married at a very tender age. Some are even because of revenge. You want to revenge. Because now the other lady decided to go and snatch my boyfriend. I'm going to marry the brother. I will marry the brother so that I can deal with her properly, so that I will give her a hard time. It is happening amongst very many people, illiterate actually, people who don't know their value, people who don't know exactly what marriage is all about. Some kilo mubazi duweberi ale adi anyasi ezofe. Adi emu andra makarile nyezi aokodri madimu adi madimu rimadi nyezi adri kadi maduwani amade amabelribe erenga madu zanyira dago ni choro kwalo chwara la choma ana kera tama ye o choro kwalo gena dong tie ando ngabi nyomu umene wengo wa makakere gang ne reason mi revenge kitati terwa kere nyesu anyesi ko gwe adi tro edata dini alegba maya iriega maduana drupi drajo do drupi nira tadini rikaro de amaro ndrani trora reason lady gba ka me konyera. Those are the challenges, actually the reasons as to why we see our young ladies getting married actually. Sometimes unpreparedness. People are not prepared to get married. You find that sometimes the man may be prepared and ready to get married, but this lady is not yet prepared. But the man can come with very many promises. Hey, let's just get married. I will sponsor you. After getting married, I'm going to take you for a course. Maybe you're going to learn tailoring. Maybe I will take you and you learn saloon. After that, I'll open for you business. Those empty promises that people are giving outside these days is making the girls, the small girls, run not. Girls now forget about the advice that parents are giving us at home. For advice, taban femini kuwa dikiri kilela nga skulu rakaka. Ela skulu mimumi afakisu mi drisirima ba izwanjiki di tadri agara ro izwanjiki di resisechiki di orogasi skulu malataki bani sakizeza agupia zedin dini leta ini madura yo ima jiko sidini rima matamani muma ko sidini rila matamani doma sende kisu irman business inji. Now mediri esi bayora ler madria. At the end of the day, you drop out of school, you decide to get married to this promising man. This man has promised a lot to you, so you feel that the school process is very long. It is better you go through the panya. The panya route, through the corner. You want to cut corners so that things can go easier for you. I would like to know from the parents, what is it that is making us lose our girls to young marriages? Even it includes the young boys. These days, very many boys are getting married at a tender age. It used to happen those days where it was something very normal. You find there was nothing like maybe so much education and so forth. So by then, back it and try to denga podi kiga. In wangu ngatumoku podu tiyo ku ora para ngwena para busi nangu tiyo ku daku pare giberu kachiel pachu gichidhi furu. They go and dig, they do farm work and so forth at a very tender age, and they used to stay. But now with this economy, things have changed. Things are not the same. You cannot expect someone who is in teens, both the lady and the man, to come together and they build a responsible family. It is obvious if your son is at that age and goes to marry a lady of that age, just know that that is your own responsibility as the parent. You're going to take care of those two married couple and inclusive of their family that they are going to get after there. The responsibility goes on you. There was an interview whereby a little girl was being interviewed. She's just at the age of 16 years when she moved out of the parents' house and went to her own apartment. And they asked her, why did you leave school? Why did you leave school to go and live on your own? That she does not have interest in school. She has lost interest in school and she prefers to just be out of school. And then they asked her, are you enjoying being alone in your own apartment? That yeah, she's enjoying it so much. As kuni freedom that's it. Freedom tie kama anything yeni ento latene tifun mo para bisiel. Para bichiel. Nyatini ni podo tie ora para bisiel nyako ento eweku lunyoro pare pacho ebinu ka renting wako apartment. And in the interview she was interviewed of how she gets her money to pay the rent and so forth. She was like, her boyfriend is there who sponsors everything of hers. Her rent is being paid by the boyfriend. Her feeding money is being given to her by the boyfriend. Everything that she wants is being given to her by the boyfriends. And when they asked her, is her parents fine with it? That in the beginning, my parents were not happy with it. They complained bitterly about it. But after that, they had to accept. They became comfortable with the decision because the other boyfriend also was there helping the parents in giving them money. He would get some money like 1 million, dash to the parents. And after that, the parents got what? Very comfortable. But this is a very young girl who is just at the age of 16. This is a girl who has a very bright future. And at least kata muskuluara, iyo erivuri kita divini terchika. Mtoto size yo bado mwaka 16 aliwacha nyumbani, alafu akaenda kutafuta nyumba nje. Alafu wazazi kuanzia walikaa kama wako na uchungu. Lakini bado hiyo chungu hiyo, yani mvulana huyo amekaa kama natumia wa pesa, au akawacha maneno hizo yote au akakaa yote. Sasa siku hizi msichana yeye ndio yuko anasaidia sisi, bwana yake yuko kusaidia sisi kununua chakula, nini. Sasa watu waka relax, wakawacha msichana huyo. But now you as the parent, do you think it is even right? Do you think it is something good for your child to leave your home at that age to go outside and hustle and provide for the family? So for now, we are going for a short break. After that, I'll be coming back, and I will want to pick your calls. I want to hear from you. What do you have to tell me about the early marriages that are so common nowadays? Get to you after this short break.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
The Miss Uganda 2024 Grand Finale is here! 28 finalists, one crown. On Saturday, 3rd of August at 8 p.m. Sheraton Hotel. True Ugandan beauty will be spiced up with glamour and entertainment from the legendary Maddox Matimba, the popular Abe Kabad and Jackie Chandiru. The show will broadcast live exclusively on Makula Chika on Star Times at 8 p.m. Come, let's celebrate Ugandan beauty. Sponsored by VNA, Alemzed, Comform, Nanjing Hotel, Kira Motors, Sheraton, Uganda Airlines, and lead sponsors Dress Textiles and U Home. Miss Uganda 2024, True Ugandan Beauty.
Peters College War Girls invites parents, political leaders at all levels, civil servants, civil society organizations, the business communities, cultural leaders, OGs of War Girls and OBs of St. Aloysius College Nyapea, schools representatives within Zombo, and all well-wishers for the school's Patron Saints Day on the 20th of July 2024 at the school starting at 10 a.m. with Holy Mass to be presided over by His Grace Raphael Kumonyo Okuraj, the Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese. There will be a fundraising to collect funds for the renovation of staff houses and purchase of a grinding mill for the school. The chief guest for the day will be Dr. Joyce Kadushu Moriku, the State Minister for Primary Education. My name is Gramia Vivian, the head girl of St. Peter's College War Girls. I also invite you all.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region. West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
The Miss Uganda 2024 Grand Finale is here! 28 finalists, one crown. On Saturday, 3rd of August at 8 p.m. Sheraton Hotel. Two Ugandan beauty will be spiced up with glamour and entertainment from the legendary Maddox Sematimba, the popular Abeka Band, and Jackie Chandiru. The show will broadcast live exclusively on Makula Chika on Star Times at 8 p.m. Come, let's celebrate Ugandan beauty. Sponsored by VNA, Alemzed, Comform, Nanjing Hotel, Kira Motors, Sheraton, Uganda Airlines, and lead sponsors Dress Textiles and U Home. Miss Uganda 2024, True Ugandan Beauty.
Leaders College where girls invites parents, political leaders at all levels, civil servants, civil society organizations, the business communities, cultural leaders, OGs of War Girls and OBs of St. Aloysius College Nyapea, schools representatives within Zombo, and all well-wishers for the school's Patron Saints Day on the 20th of July 2024 at the school starting at 10 a.m. with Holy Mass to be presided over by His Grace Raphael Pumonyo Courage, the Archbishop of Gulu Archdiocese. There will be a fundraising to collect funds for the renovation of staff houses and purchase of a grinding mill for the school. The chief guest for the day will be Dr. Joyce Kadushu Moriku, the State Minister for Primary Education. My name is Gramia Vivian, the head girl of St. Peter's College where girls. I also invite you all.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region. West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Hello, welcome back from that short break. Welcome back. For those of you who have just sat on your screen TV, this is West Nile TV Kelele, and I'm your host, Asizoskovia. You're most welcome. This is our program that runs every Monday to Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and we are here to discuss about the things happening in our community and how we can resolve some of these things and what advice we can give one another concerning the issues that are bothering us in the communities. We are Lure studio line dongutie open kawoni makegoira simu amita winji bengu. I would like to hear from you. What do you have to tell us about these issues that are bothering us in our communities? Anji amavuri kisa si okudu denga podi meli chako aya izo anji kisa si agupidu denga podi meli chako iyo wazigata zimini chofe amani andru studio ya advice zero amani chozu amatambazu amavini chozu amanji matambazu ni chia studio line sat open alek bangamani simu anjiki di studio line ngbobom namba mini ne screen mande tia tokwa aziri zero azia mudrika lidi nyaroda ek bamani simu alangeri iyo remitia. Tuko na first caller yetu sai Alfred Jawok. Alfred. Hello Alfred para. Kelele hiyo ndio saa ya kelele. Hello Alfred Jawok, habari ya huko?
Hapa sio mbaya, lakini njaa peke yake.
Njaa nini? Si ndio mvua iko kunyesha?
Njaa peke yake. Hali ya huko?
Hapa iko mzuri sana. Hapa njaa hakuna.
Mingoni?
Mamuke mingoni.
Ife mane salingi tirito.
Turutoi. Mvali mi ada ine ila luturutoi.
Wale program.
Wewe lenyo.
How are you, my dear?
I'm fine. How are you?
I I think I'm the first person to call today.
Yes, you're the first lucky caller to call today. And
I want to appreciate everyone. I want to appreciate you for being vibrant and for being audible.
Thank you so much, Alfred Jawokja.
Yes, I don't have much to say, but I want to say good night to Madam Daisy Kajiko Shama, the only beautiful ladies within the region.
Oh, you mean Madam
And
Daisy?
Maria, Ochaki Peas, and everyone watching West Night TV. Please, may you give me a track?
Which song?
Wife Material by G.M. Kennedy. And this goes to my one and only, Madam Marion. I have Brittany, I have Abigail, I have Trinity, and every senior callers. Big up to you. Good night, Lala Salama, or Areje Sola Plonji.
No, thank you so much, Alfred Jawok.
Thank you.
But I'm offended because you have said that Madame Daisy is the only beautiful lady in the whole region. Imagine now me, who is giving you entertainment, who is making you very happy. You have not counted me among the beautiful people. I am offended. I have my own people who will also call and tell me that I qualify. I have another caller. Hello. Yes, please. Afoya. Ati loki ngani?
Tony Kipade
Eh, Tony Padeti ni ninche.
Padeti mambe.
Afoya materdo. Ni watu lo mo ikon program ene
Ini no, saya kelo nyum chon je Maria deh.
Chira nyimdo watika winyu ne eno.
Ni achir je kapero batigang, anyera kero genge nun berdi parumura. Kero miario let parumura kama gelo ko maniera nyera moko tamge mi kero.
Le pangoni chal dani chal lo mi dai ku manyera ge ngo gini
ayo anya ko tambe one merge ti ni tua de no na choma te
da ma da ko
itu bara bobe sa ma ti enani kai nem bi ko mo ti mo ti re te na wo ko ni ti ka ti ka mo ti du ganga mo go no dia mau mirote ini dulu te kira mau kaman lo da ko no pia yuka
ada iti watu lo ada ki ko me jemi le te me lo ada ni
ya mo jo wenye wenge on ni
akoya matea akoya Tony gona chimba
okay
for bometigum. That is Tony. Tony is calling us from Padere. Tony is saying that there are very many reasons as to why we are having very many early marriages. One of it is you find for the men, they go to work. After working, you find they are staying by themselves. They go to work. After work, by the time they come back in the evening hours, they come back when they're so exhausted and they have a lot of work to do in the evening hours. So for that reason, they end up getting married even when they are not prepared, so that they can get a helper who can help them in doing what? In doing those chores. And then for the ladies, we have early marriages, especially whereby parents are not they are not advising the ladies in appropriate way. Maybe you'll be shouting on the lady, "Yeah, I'm tired of your issues. One day you'll even get married, you will get away from this home." Midoro baki zamvani asi azofe yo mini onvela le rikisi now afarandi fengoni auko ni zamvara nya zamvara ndi yo kaki ditedilian mama mwagwa. This lady decides to get married out of anger, that now if this is what my father or my mother is every time telling me, it is better I go and get married so that I can sort my issues in my home. And then the third thing is also financial problems can be so difficult at home, and it forces the people who are around, the ladies who are around, to get married so that they can relieve their parents of the responsibilities that they have. I have another caller. Hello. Yes, please.
Nyatonji Masindia.
Iki ni Madion Jadiba?
Musa yenga zuka Nyatonji Masindia.
For Musa Masindi ni Androala.
Masindi na lao zodi kanduani.
Imidiba afa district Uganda mesele amibe dile baru askuni ozodi opede ni anguke ope.
Zadu byango kwa pedwa diga vuna jera ndo bedi vuna.
Aya, wadi 4 ba feke wadi 4 pini.
Deni. Program njala mene yala ni peginje vini pointing.
Wadi 4 ale vini point miti yarire.
Mini iyo anje zalera anje lene mbatako.
Anje le mbatako te?
Dunia vini jovuna anje zalera. Anje le sende.
Anje le sende ambamba anje le kini sende ambada
Sende di bar bandi mu bar yo sardaia, bari na ziku mbadi bar mu yo sarora iye. Liyo ye choke yo da grada mene chonoko.
Ada.
Afa di bar ni vone sa anje dia gutu da. Afa dok drana ma ro kitane ichi.
Now, Musa.
Yeah.
Anje dimbata le bakura pini iyo ziba batongara nitia kani galerma za komadini yo.
Nadi zale boreza kwa kia chola bora chobori.
Tiaziri kitu ni oturu ratu.
Kane vole di otto di mule bora ira le bora di otto
ni garisi mungu zize sibara lere kerni mungu zira le rate vini kwe.
Adresa agua rini kadi mungu zi agua yatarse mungu bene yora ko. Mungu bene da ko agua chola bora choba para di ni kan di de ayo char kene ngabana da nojan.
Ada. Award 4.
Award 4 de minde.
Award 4 minangiriwa.
Bo male mabazi.
Easy mudile.
Maji moko adiri nikatanga bache.
Azini.
Maji maduni yoma nyaka bingwa.
Azini di.
Azivune robot ne chair machine de ya kauni ogogodia.
Award 4.
Malongo lu barabure bagamongo rongo ale maire sa dawa la kenta mi rongo baka le bamongo dere.
Ongo na duro, ongo ngoi.
Kijime rapi mongo dere mi mere. Mingole ya tarwa dila mingole ya Yesu na mbidi ongo wadi.
Ongo na title tengoni ya skunele ongo na title ni matetia mani irisumbele bende.
Okay. Aya zata vio.
Aya wadi 4 ike choma send message yara mi send amani mina vibene wa.
Aya ma send message yara.
Wadi 4.
Wadi 4 de minde.
Aya muke.
Aya da musa ikatanga ya doji.
Wadi 4. Well, that is Musa from Masindi. Musa is telling us that issues of early marriages are mostly being caused by the children of this generation are so indisciplined. They don't want to listen to advice. When you advise a child is not willing to listen to the advice. Whatever advice you give to the child takes it a negative way and decides to do whatever thing he or she has decided to do, no matter how hard you advise. Then secondly, children of nowadays love money so much. They love money so much that our young girls have now gotten very many partners, money partners. It is not out of love that they have the many partners, but they need the money. So and that is the cause for early marriages. So sa madongi chedu pieni mitu sente, you end up conceiving. Ikadi conceive la level nyesu adre ya goga kesu anya plani yo. I have another caller. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, please. Sikamu.
Unasindaji dada?
Asante sana, habari ya huko?
Poa, unazungumza na Metaloro kutoka Kovoko.
Metaloro, asante kunipigia pia leo hii.
Habari za jioni?
Jioni hapa iko mzuri sana, alafu kwako huko?
Ni mvua tu.
Mvua?
Ndio.
Sai unanimambia ndi mvua iko kwa Kovoko?
Mvua imenyesha sai.
Mbona niko na watu ya Masindi walipata mvua leo hii. Alafu watu ya Koboko wamepata mvua na kina Rua kunisa mvua, Marachape kunisa mvua.
Imani yenyu haitose.
Sio hivyo, alo subiri bado sangine yenyu Mungu akimalize yenyu atakuja kwetu hapa.
Asante sana na kipindi.
Asante pia.
Ningempenda kuzungumza kuhusu ile kipindi.
Okay, niko hapa pia na kuulizana.
Sawa. So what I think most of the youth nowadays, there are these things that they watch in the films they want to practice.
They watch on the TV.
The Z World's what now you find when someone at this age of 16 begins to watch Z World. Now those other things, lovely things, now they feel they should also go out and begin to practice.
Yeah, very true, because most of those movies you find they are so romantic, everyone is perfect, and that thing creates a very wrong illusion in the minds of the young children.
Yes, and the kinds of foods that they eat that make them active, and sometimes they feel they think marriage is all about sex, but no. Yes.
So what do we do? But now, since the content is already there for everyone to watch, it is now the parents to restrict their children on what to watch.
In fact, yes. Not that everything is to be watched by everyone.
Yeah.
In fact, there are some of those movies that are supposed to be watched by some particular age.
Yeah.
So these issues of just leaving the TV, like when now we begin watching our stations like this, they say, Dad, this is boring. This is like this.
Yeah.
So when you talk of news, that is what they don't like.
They don't want to know what is happening. They want Z World.
They just want entertainment, Z World.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes.
So what advice can you give us?
The advice I can give is, because your own child cannot actually defeat you from being advised.
It is true.
You tell what to do. Once the child is failing to do what you want, if the person chooses to go where she wants to go, let her go, and the little money maybe that the boyfriends are giving you as a parent, you should not even temper to pick the money for yourself. You just forget about the child. Let her face her consequences alone.
Okay, but you'll be punishing your child, and your child will be like a lost sheep.
Because the world is all about choice. Everyone knows what is good and what is right. Because when someone is doing something which is right, you show up. When you do something which is wrong, you hide. Because no one doesn't know what is wrong and right. Everybody is aware of what is right and wrong. So it is all about choice.
Yeah, it's all about choice, but imagine we are talking about these young children who are still in primary and secondary. These people, they know what is right and wrong, but they don't know the implication. They don't know what is the action of what comes after this action. They don't know. They just do what pleases them at that moment.
Yes, but when you tell them, they say, your regime was of P.O. Box, ours is of .com. Now, they silence you.
They silence you like that.
Yes, the world of today, the foolish one, they make a lot of noise to silence the clever ones. And now, once you enter into many foolish ones, you become quiet.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay. Metaloro, thank you so much for your contribution. Do you have any regards to send, or you still have something else to add?
The regards to you.
Thank you so much, and mine to you too.
Yes. Okay, usiku mwema.
Haya, asante sana, lala salama.
Poa.
Asante.
Okay.
That is Metaloro calling right from Koboko. Metaloro has just told us that it has rained. It rained some few minutes ago in Koboko. And I don't know whether you have rain wherever you are, but in Arua, we don't have not even a single drop. We don't have. Metaloro was telling us that some of the reasons of these early pregnancies, early marriages, actually, because children don't listen, and children are so addicted to watching those other movies that are not so they are not so good in terms of moral upbringing. Yeah, he had given us some example. We have these movies whereby they showcase so much about romantic issues. You find couples are very perfect, blah blah, a lot of things. So it creates a lot of illusionary minds in the children, thinking that everything in this world is just there. They believe that everything just rotates about romance, about love issues and so forth, and this thing misleads the children because they lose interest in those other beneficial things like studies. Every time when the child is in school, the child is thinking, Z world, my Z world, the favorite part is coming. I'm not saying Z world is bad, but we are just using an example. Yeah, you find a child is at home, at school, not concentrating, is always thinking about the other movie yesterday stopped here and today we are supposed to resume. Now, what do we do that? What do we do? Because I'm a TV kid, joma ada sitting room mada remote lo dada anzi TV basira mimi nite zero le misu anzi vikitado anzi la kibuku kwanzi fiki TV nevo. Inoni la tene aki school no dugu gang no infinity gang teach TV ti mere more mere sitting room la tin chero kwanyu remote chao neno en movie la ko movie ma walo wieni donc la tin temo chao temu jema baba inoni do po. I have another caller also online. Hello. Yes, please. Mamuke mingoni liche Gaddafi award form yala.
Mamuke.
Vivra lo zoti.
Ambamba.
Denga iku. Okay. Award for angry. Award for vini neresi ba.
Ndeka kwa mile dia ka mundi ani ya mabudi ati. Nakimba muke.
Award for do. La diambamba.
Il famundo kwa kwa mamba. Kedo mikasu ataka obi. Mva seri agwa le takopale mi binya tarungu.
Davina maza kolola vini raba.
Sasa seriously.
Te.
So azini mva diagwa le binya roboa. Tabeni dia tarungu. Apa dia ku
Okay. Akini ya Gaddafi.
Yes, ma'am.
The situation azimene nezo zamfani mfesu birika mfest dalere zamfara lere mi tipikaru mi cho zamfara matamba mi vo kura ya kan mi zamfara lere ferma gupivo.
Zamfara akamba su converse.
Teringa skula.
Mi te femiva.
Ai.
Kazo koma te krizni la ba dani ba tsava koma. Zamfara mu skulu. Apa mingi le ferini. Mata mana fama se buku. Apa yo terini le skulu mukiyete. Apa nirni ko mingi. Terini ito da falta mani ma bufu ni buku.
Ada. Ada. Point dia. Ada.
Nega farsi la skulu ko recho mandal irura ada mu makarari ari ya go pili mu kirari su. Kusiku ma ndi akari kusiku su. Kamu usaula ari usaulu.
Ero.
Kadani usiku kwa kamu erbeangu.
Ada ya.
Le confiance qui school. Quand les enfants ni va c'est là. Au school, à la school, on va dire school.
Ada.
Quand les school quoi ni, et ben si à fazer quoi. Ni erbeangu a salwa dia.
Aya wadefo angire mbatarisi.
Ofu mambini.
Wadefo. Well, Gaddafi, thank you so much for calling. Our 4 minutes Mubarisi Gaddafi. Our 4 minutes Mbatarasi. So Gaddafi is telling us the reason as to why we are having early marriages nowadays is because we parents, that your child cannot defeat you actually. There is no way that your child can defeat you. You cannot fail to advise your child in the right way. You can manage your child. And we have these cases whereby parents are not providing everything for their children as demanded. Your child can be going to school, but you don't provide your child with all the necessities needed in the school. So this child ends up doing what? This child ends up now building connections with the other men outside so that she can get the things that she deserves, the things that she wants. But as a parent, if you provide your child, your daughter, with everything that she deserves, it is obvious this child will not go out to men asking for money. And for the case whereby a lady has gotten pregnant when she's still at home, that is your child. Don't throw that child away. That is your child. It is a human being that makes mistake, and it is also a human being that can what? Can correct it. So this child should not be thrown away. Keep that child. When the child gives birth, you take that child where? Back to school. We have very many testimonies. Me su zamvani andra eriandra mveti derenga school wasini area zamvara lere kanvo sibo bero go back beri di school back di school abo bana lere nevini mu school ere di school la vasi aya da mavuti sire devini mufu bangbaro. Onapata mtu mwingine anapata mimba kama bado yuko kwa shule, kama bado yuko kwa kusoma. Alafu unaangalia mzazi mwingine anakaa na rongumu, anarudisha mtoto kamayo kwa shule. Sasa kama umerudisha mtoto kamayo kwa shule, alafu akisome, mtoto huyo hawezi kuribu. Sasa mara nyingine anakaa na akili ile ndio nilifanyanga mbaya, sasa niweke roho wapi kwa shule alafu nisome. But we have also those people who never got the chance after conceiving. They were chased away from their homes. They were not taken back to school, and they never got opportunity to go to school, and that's how miserable their lives ended. But those who got the opportunity to go back to school at least have made difference in their lives. We have many who are also now doing very well. They have gotten good jobs. So Musa is telling us that our children, please, we should not throw them. When they do wrong, we can discipline them using the left hand, and we pull them back with what? The right hand. I have another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Shirine nedi.
Arima bere mama.
Ene teka wetu ku Richard wopa wongule mbarara.
Okay, Richard Mbararo tie maber.
Wache maber ngo muchecheke mukuyu maber gire.
Many berdo.
Ngo mukuyu maber lembe cheke malemba mbam gire.
Chak beti ekeni kago kudi.
Awani?
Chak do.
Chak eti order of the day do.
Order of the day don kumi dong venenu nyanedi eni.
Ana te gira maber.
Makwar pare dong.
Maraje pesha para makishake kugweno makidonge maderetwe.
Many berbe makanda dan wang sa chidi Mbarara kunu.
Leg Mungu matenge bi.
Abinu ba. Abinu.
For your program perire.
For neno program nede.
Kinge ukanje yabu program ando jukogu wipashe bero ber maloyo zo.
Andani ki.
Hawa weche ko nyoke ali marriage nyoke gamri manyaro pio. Sam wokan wangoni ya wanchalo juru nyuru weakness very bangwa giwa wande det. Karoma kwa juru nyuru wako ikare ngoko mirogo koda uya mwa weche kogi inwango most of the parents ye maro lempa kongo di.
Ye maro kongo tangu.
Inwanga chide madu kongu karoma kudonye ishidi tishiridu iwe shungo kuda wiya perigi irwo kirwo kshwani kame samo kuma kero gewe kuda wiya ngari blogu sa bicha busiel media wor
andado
ibi woje kunyati nyenedi imene no ne anyatini yo kakani de endokutet so pinma konyo ni mirashel wajuru nyuru wakami sawa mwami we kuda wiya mwagi kani Shamiru tienu wakaber kuda wiya karashel washemu wangaye pe ko wiya cheka gani
andado
kando nyewe sungo kunyatin inge unguni anyungu mwapanyatin utum kame chwa nyatin chili bang chwa wakugi anden ishikiti mangwani gimoni pin majulungu asara
andado
kanyatin perimondi asara ke adendo bid nyatinu gamuru kukuishi pasu kanyatin kukuishi dongi ashel ya dongenye wakufisha panyatinde Pinga konyo kurujuru waramu kelenya wakako esa amibelu kuda wiya mwe pasu manu watime pinga julungu counseling
afoyo do
kumanya no mami weri apara romu jibukeni aromu neno dana mukariyo
cheda ni modgi
para yiningu pin mutiere mirashel tin aloko channel para
pirango
tin mirashel ala motu Team Nyamotor, Team Honorable Minister Nyamotor.
Nyamotora, imotu Nyamotora. Aya, Mirario ke?
Mirario donero. Chairman para Miramara, Esha wekere ngoju lungundi undio unstoppable. Nyokendi undio no joke. Honorable Robi Emmanuel.
Nyinge por kameni.
Elsa Peace Minevi. Kani undio wachilu angini undio.
Awinju pare unstoppable. Kende pat moku cha zodong awinju dengo. Amako dengo.
Ndio unstoppable.
Ndio unstoppable.
Elsa Peace Minevi district.
Afoyo do. Mira jikike.
Toksien na neno madam para kayen paroti valin. Mai benero TV yo.
Kayo do afoyo matektual mod para ni Evelyn de.
Konya mera manyinga pio Judith Karashero kumuko manyinga julongo kapode.
Afoyo do.
Afoyo gun maber.
Afoyo wetu ni anyingu tie Richard Niki.
Richard wofa wongolimba rara.
Okay. Richard Wopa Ward. Kudimbarara. That is Richard calling us from Barara. Richard is telling us that some of these early pregnancies are being blamed on the parents because parents don't have time for counseling the children. They don't have time to gather with the children. We have families whereby they gather family meeting at least at the end of every month, and they sit down to evaluate what happened in the course of the month, what went wrong and what went good. They sit down and they discuss. As a parent, you are supposed to sit down, monitor your children and how they are doing their things. You put them down, you keep noting them, and when the right time comes during end of a month meeting, you sit down with the family members and you tell them, Vivian, this month I noticed certain behaviors with you. Why is this happening like this? Penyu betemera kameni pirango. Iyo ngakiro disas mipi adosi mitadele kusad sideni leriki va family meeting basi. Counseling ele matevini family meeting da mati aya Richard ingazum barara retavini yo amanikini ama ditipikaru disadisi abaki jesi were wa mvui wakero tamwa kamaro kon aye wandong pe wapegi cha mi beriku lo teno ka indo itila nyoro mamaro lo teno cha wen cha mi sapa mirbel ke lo tinni ento ino itika maro kon iduga ngwa cha bichel midiwo sazia ini siri eniaga nyengwega nyesu abachiro de vuga tanya abachire delere tutra nyesu asenyi tadrieruku amala kusidranyiri tanya nyile uterera nyero mvuawo ki ado ya gorile de Richard ojo amani ole amolwega family meeting nane rekolo a nyolwega nya family titro ezuta zitita anda ni nyeda taunje tanya delo njire deni nyeba mezadri bakata judriaru drajo nyiri advise nyiri ega yo bachiri ko yangwa ta. Children go outside and do whatever things they want outside because they don't have direct support and they don't have counselings from their parents. I have another caller. Richard, aka Pastor Lachere.
Ngoni.
Ngoni.
Mamuke mabazi nendriza ruti maleru aro.
Bara dikana de iari.
Bara dikana waskovia yenelere.
Ila mani jite vini skovia ne rawa.
Oruko ni ribere ni ko ru ale. Akiria.
La chere. Mamiriro.
Mamire iyo diari ngono ba? Iyo kadre bani muzagwa anzi arudiki kan ko kunzu anzi arudiki me to ma dire gango ne re embata ba fi anzi pene kone agwa nzi ale yo TV ma de TV apply ni village siko aya ka bini du afa ta oni pemali asengoni ali mare ji devine atode ni yo erbe bini ndari village pemali asirale ana okomana mazozuri ya arana mazo adi okisi kuikitro ba si odu bari ba kuikona ingonile
ada
so sana malia ba kibande mbata se ba pini atitira yo ata muzagwa mvaro karukumu okuruzu anzi aro iki onzi kanake aruke arike ba kimba anzi pinida now gamete ta de midri Uganda ni kini freedom ba pinira aya ba ki divini mudiko kiditi mito di mumi okumini lere midimi nganda mi midimi agupinda mi duwala bani fe iki ezadi anzikite aya duwala didi nisu disco mva pike o disco to atabe
adiki disco to adipani
mva ni mudisco ata ni mudisco ayi ana disco
kibu furala
adede mbata fi adene ne aya afa sizuri ya darone radre mozo agwa mvaro mi na sizuri ya mi mva agwa mvaro azira mi adre afa mvesu ba mu na kene zamba de disa de mvatro ngone mi okuru ba dusuma rusu na gbesu rusu bosu tro niki adone mi okin mi zamba mu agwabo mi mutale mi rie ne zamba mago ne agupi bosu tro agupi tomvu akwa butu aroko
maye
so afaziri vina runi school fees ni wale ki anti ko free school weko
nada ya
idunga marata mwanda maratara embato wifi mine andi tamini ne weri amike ki school ngoni bosu tro ari kini kingwa kyagwa aziri mo ata mo edire azini u okuri na kindi kalimanzi mamvari ma fobuti simemeti so mi zamba mamu iru mi zamba mamba mawe balo imeti to kalikasi
badi pasta la chere badi ikunga para kanija agu ni mini yoki ni riba sutro ar melisiro
bosu drari rozo li mutu yesi ni gari bosu drari ata li mutu gari bosu drari
bosu drari
te bani disa age limit ni te ba disa daru excuse kin there's no age limit in Uganda no age limit in Uganda te UK ado man no age limit ni matiwa
badi inanga age limit bani yo Uganda ayo da age limit na ni parliament ya rete adini amavu luzure ko aya fadi amani ori riba mafemba tanzini and then school ba mafanziki school tutezo anziki agupi anziki nira tezo anziki ba mafezo anziki school afa ika villages dele ba izo anziki mingi mubagwari ki arusi school fees muki school weku asizo afa sizo radune ekrole mwagwai mitale mu school mi ava school tri school fees adreyo midoke ngon sika ima mwagwa ata zamba kero school lani if example da school we kunga kupemva redia mi ofenga zamba school e onga zamba ni mawinga ku elialo sasi oditwa film direkini school fees bere obanga school fees indaleni yo roke ngoni finisi gakmo school fees vekosi ima mwagwa so mi azuma nongo azi alano wa ongongo
mi azuma ni terobutisi monopoly ni terobutisi de
aya monopoly terobutisi
terobutisi mamude ba mane ne TV ba ne alare ne
awadifo angere awadifo pastor upi miloti badi my TV ya mami si sore mbare that is Demoko Richard calling us from United Kitgum. That guy is so proud of Kitgum. People from Kitgum, we salute you. We have a West Nile at that side who is enjoying Kitgum so much. and he's talking so good about Kitgum. Will also one day like to go that side of Kitgum and enjoy whatever thing he's enjoying there in Kitgum. Yeah, Richard, his nickname is Pastor Lachede, is telling us that issues of early marriages mostly is because of advice, lack of advice. Parents are not advising their children on what to do. He talked about the old days whereby people would sit next to those fireplaces. You would set fire, and in the evening hours people sit together as a family, and that is when now the parents can sit down to narrate riddles, stories, those great stories which had very important lessons, and these things were taught to the children. So because of that, the children grew up with their right morals, and they were getting married in a rightful way, not like these days whereby you find the mother is in the disco, is giving style, zero distance, zero distance, I am requesting. You find people are in the disco, they're enjoying. The mother is in the disco, the father is in the disco, the child or the children also move to the disco. So everyone is in the disco dancing, and then no one has the time to advise the other. And that is what is happening nowadays. People find the disco life as a normal thing, up to the extent that parents even sometimes give the money themselves. Go for outing, go for disco. So these are the reasons he was saying that it is because of parental guidance that our children are going bad nowadays. And he is advising parents of daughters. Those of you who have daughters, sometimes we have early marriages due to school fees, because we have a lot of stress. You find a child goes to school and is always being chased from school because of school fees. Misuwa lero be drosa address school fees mayosi aya stress dio aman the man yori kisi vosa address ba muskulu aba basi skulu lazuku ba bedro fees siyo de kadite de lianis kama mumagwa. Inde wajuni neno chea gitiko chwala gitiko riema ki school pilo school fees tuara timngo tuara wekwano achira agero. Now this child ends up getting married. So Richard from Kitgum is trying to advise the parents that if you're facing issues of school fees, at least try and send the girl child to the school first. If you leave this child at home for a year, this child may end up getting married. But at least for the boy child can wait and will follow suit after the sister. Another caller. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, please.
Arima Bere. Iweshi kumungu ya Baraka ya langi kakaido.
Aya, Baraka.
Eyo.
Iti ya langi nike.
Ati ya langi kakai, ati kanene line, mana teka weshi mteka weshi.
Afoyo kanena do, afoyo goera simu de langi uti nyane diti neni.
Alangi te mabeg maracho pe kwa peshuni wote kanendo TV talk show perieno.
Afoyo matek.
Mama atisha yabu TV. Akama wengi do weshi kumuweshi machalo ve nya yakawoni eno wangu do dano jido ngoge ko ni warado ni o mado ko ngido gudo mleti poni matera ta pay back. So isobuka no yulemene ke ndumba tuju wekare ke wiya nana kiduku wechi kumenu wekara mi comment blendene.
Okay, lembene utie kawoni eni dongi nwangu niya wiya dong gibe gerana podi mapodi kitendo nang podi orgu utundu dengo nwangu niya nyatin nyaku gamu iye.
Gamu iye.
Pinyanu betimere kin pachu pirango danu moku giwechu niya lunyoro teni ne dongi bemiungo advice niya wiya inwangu niya danu zochi the disco nangu men nyaten kuwon nyaten zogiti e disco ku nyaten zogibe mielu ngatu moku do manwangu sawa mimi ko advice de pe inwangu sa moku gimado kon gimer par soa giparo dengo pia wiya megi indongi paro peri pinyango mo bekelu pinyeni madongi nwangu ni awia gibe gerere mapodi orgu tundungo awia be somongo nwangu ni awia nyiragu gamu igi lembe eni dong wakonyu ya nedi.
Aha, lembe tie ario ade kubai.
Amita winji.
Aya, lembe dogi tenge pajo dongo. Yang shoni. Ponji machon cha jibedibe oyo maj majaluru wachi ya tovora na modo ponji bedu ti. Tulunga nyuya manyira macho, uya manyira, uya macho, eno zogi chido bakane ka oyo. Eni nwanga ya nya ya tilo ponji bedu ti wayo gibedu de tie sa maisha ena wayo mtipachiro wabedu karakele kwa kwaro. Tumeyo ponji eno gana manyako no pare waire mire ponjire. Ikura pa jalur dana manyako manwanyi uru machone che bisigiero nwange ti uru pira rio nyoke pira rio ya de nwangu podi ume cha girumu ngoge konyisto.
Anda.
Tumi nwangu wadongo meki mebe dongo aya sama eche nwangu nyatin manyako utie pala moku majibero to kurajan girumu ne ya. Pala mogola kan dipin no majiru da ajeni ngeyo niki.
Ange ngoba.
Aye guri bine ne sa mokudo kino wango ya tema nyako ya sa mune keche kurdu kira rio. We majukele na pala mandini ne ya TV jukure istoka shidi stoko. To ni dana mani chonyo ibitemo kamulu kumnyako ni bistero nyako ndi kutwera dui bare free eche uruma eche itaoneja.
Echopu tonge kupala nade.
Tumi kupala eche uruma chone cha dung. Inwango kure eche bedu kurombe. Inwango dawo nyara lu. Big male, bedu male. Yugo kume male. Ngeyo ngowa swode. Aya manga dishi dunyo kunuka bedu mu bishido kudume kupare madongo cha diduogu lechon.
Andado.
Dong sa makado nyako endo uru pare dong tunyo uru pira reo ya pin mebe chiti gamere chiaga chipinyo wamere kujisto wachango. Mino wango ya ne ya nyako eno waire chaki biru chaki wecho kude ti mulu kume chaki pendile mi od nutrile mi od mulu kume mapa nyire eno timaka ikijo mi od inwango lembe pelu kumai pelu manu.
Aha.
Ibe nyang neki.
Abe nyang pare maber.
Aya uketro nyako ene kaya shidi ya mbaba mema ku od wegiro nyapa ngade daro ngudu ya ria de nwango egamo e limne de pare jengne be de pare abin ni dog mal sa ma eja no ni kura maka waduge maka wuri mado wanwango nya ya anira gi ebe shidi disco ebe yash ba podi ebe tikuru nya nidigi lemene kilo do ade kanwa do ngadu kumgini Asiel kai tengi paso mujiru ati kudal alphabetical order makiti abungwe arumu gindi
alphabetical order nia
gina bungu alphabetical letter abungwe mabichu gindi ya tuwari na gintu Oche ku A B C D E F G
H
uchungu
Iwe chunia A B C D E F niki
B D E F
E F
H I uchunguka A uchunguka beauty
Iwe chunia uchungukani
uchunguka karekita
kewe chira uchungango utiango
Akechake veli
kechake ve
aha uchunguka
age A stands for age B uchunguka beauty
B
stands for beauty. Let me hope you're following.
It stands for beauty. Then C uchunguka character
C stands for character. Munga
D uchunguka dignity
D stands for dignity. Munga
dignity E uchunguka education
E stands for education.
And then F uchunguka faith
F stands for faith. Faith,
G uchungunya ya God.
G utianga.
G uchunguka God.
G stands for God.
And then H uchunguka humility.
H stands for humility.
A chopping the Igito, long in one way and ya, you new background, Panisto, Nisho, the new background, Paniaco, Killer, we haven't a king of kids, so in our Yaga, the Kikia, it's in the background party, it's in the Navy. It's a Dana Mongo. Four part in the Navy. 4 part in the Navy. So you know, if you know, I need a give a yacht,
any part, way to part Lembemanda. The point may make my dongo dong on mood. Got a meeting more than a part. Fan it here. I am mod Gido mod. And then a shell me out a Madame Chandiru Monica Macon, what you could have para Chandiru Monica moted. Chandiru Monica, Eti Yalobara. Okay, me carry. Okay. Aya kama neno jadi parakai ya mzee mkuu kabane gamoti na wote kugikai kabane ni alangi. Mira jiki. Aya mira jika kama neno dana magiti ko ni TV mira langi sheke bamba koya. Afoyo matek barak migo erasimu. Aya lunganyiga Mungu riek mubaraka alangi kai. Mungu riek mubaraka afoyo matek go wasimu do afoyo pi advice tell. Afoyo. So that is our caller Mungriek. God is wise. Mungriek Mubaraka from Alange, that it is raining so heavily in Alange. And we were together with you reading the alphabetical letters. That was from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Factors, those are the factors that people used to consider when it came to marriage. We were given A stands for age, B was for beauty, C was for character, D was for dignity, E was for education, F was for faith, and we had dignity, we had very many of them. So that these days when people are getting married, they don't even consider those things. But those days, the late days of our forefathers, those things were being considered. And just like our other brother talked of it, you find that families always sit around the fireplace. They sit there every evening, and where the ladies are being taken to do their own session with their aunties, and the men are also taken to go and do their own sessions with their uncles. The ladies are being taught on how to handle their home, how they are supposed to grow, and then the boys are also being groomed on how life is supposed to go about, how their role as men is supposed to take place. So you find that those days the ladies were being protected. They were given knives. Ladies would move with knives for safety, for security purposes. When she's going to the market and you as a man, you just come around this lady anyhow, this lady has the right to finish, to cut you or to harm you using the knife in the process of defense. So because of that, very many ladies grew up. You find that someone gets married when she's still a virgin, when she's still untouchable, when it's still untouched. That is how it used to happen those days. Unlike these days, whereby things have changed, you find that ladies start these things so early at a very tender age, and they end up conceiving. Unlike those days whereby it was a step-by-step process, and when a lady is at this age, she's being taught things which are within her age limit, and then when she progresses to another, the advice keeps on going. And that thing saved a lot of our girls from getting married, from getting pregnant outside what? The marriages. Medisu is one zike by nimbatafe ibma anti kid de aba of mengoni hani by nimbatafe sa da madria aya gupi ru kimbata vini gupi ni inifeni inoni anyira giberu pat chobene beru pat donc giberu ka ponyu just like that jemi no don work meno up to when ngati no chware nyo dahone Now you find when this girl is going to other places, maybe to visit a friend, maybe is going to the farm, or maybe to fetch water, she's being accompanied by her elder brothers. The elder brothers protect her and they go with her. Hey, but these days, who are we to accept our brother to take us to wherever we are going? Huh? So if I'm going to visit my female friend, does it mean that you want to follow me up to my female friend's place? That is how it happens. But I also have a friend. The brothers really protected her. Even after when she finished senior 6, she was still being protected. And thank God she's still a very good lady because the brothers protected her very well. But these days, that is it. That was from Munguriek, from Alangi, who advised us, was telling us when we are considering getting married, we should consider those other factors from A up to dignity. Past dignity, humanity, actually up to H. I have another caller. Hello? Hello? Sorry, I lost that call. Like bangaman si mudika merta me background da me oguria imi kanogu adusiani studio line ngambo bangaman si mudanga podisa limiko. Hello. Yes, please.
Ngoni
Mamuke mingoni.
Malanta mdion se Gloria betero.
Gloria. Asese kene.
Sasa nyanga.
Awali fo mini kelele nina eresewa.
Bari ni program angupi.
Awadi fodo. So micho dia mani waziba edini ngoni asikuna nyuma ni mirale tangbara mite cancelani. Imbata sereba azinda miku.
Your mother ngira ni ndirandru mani ne ya. Ne they are done. You want to go and start through beko. Ando ko ya mani zorera. Ata school mi mure mu kwere mietu ni nani. It's on the sasa ki ma parents ni pagale na
Okay.
Eki mu pastor per teka kiye yu imati ne kurolendo.
Daya.
Ridlon ziru sasa dia mani count waro.
Daya.
Sasa ta bukipia o ameto dia akudo.
No, amakudo amadelo aile kan lufisi ani milusuba ko agupi baba mwaziri awo.
Agupi ni fuima dirito kuni fuima dirito. Erata penyo kurumi anzikite aziri ata kite to ikan kwazia.
Anzikite kite aziri ata kite to ikan kwazia te scenario azikiti mvalore mata kite irilo inyikwe.
Azimikite letele azimikita by ejumata to kiritere ni kuta ejumata kiri.
Vadi yo dikitipe di leo.
Ata ni bitu mama zilo bani Mungu iya.
Baziraya. Awadi fo minangiri.
Ale manu ma pini zero ma gayero.
Midia mani amasinya. Inya nara.
The one and the only.
Fa Gloria inya nara.
Anko.
Manita program ni dole anje te pressure madria. Akini sasi pia pressure mbamba baki disasi mu ali marriage agberi pressure si. Iyota mi do zukani ngwani ma one and only afadita mani pressure ferifo.
Se mani pressure kombade.
Eri pressure fe amanita dinga gupi duba ko de kinga prepare ba ko de ki amanga decide ariya amanga decide njo agwa pressure de midira mani pressure fonzide.
Barre brayo semna de rakin le mi le kupia ta guerre mi le zurute. Ale ble ikabla gupi le rami anzu kita radar ki control di.
Ada agupi ni vini milera.
Agupi ni vini milera agupi ni fanvera le katro mo pa zule tirio mo kunte kurela ba.
Awari fo minangiri mini bambo ziri sianze kilo vini sonzi ziki kuiziki ndifo.
Ma let moza tnes ma gaye doi ma da master di bladi na wini ore ti ma gaye doi kya doi.
Awari fo minangiri ba awari fo mini family le sana resi Mungu makomi azianze kipe mi bambo pia woro.
Awadi first vini baru erikoro tisima boroda go izulu erikiman berikoro kiti.
Awadi fo angere.
Nanya muke awadi fo me program this.
Awadi fo.
Really, you look so hot.
Thank you. And the goal here is to look hotter tomorrow. Those of you who are watching me, I will look hotter than today. Thank you so much, Gloria, for watching.
Okay, you're welcome. Good night.
Likewise. That I'm looking so hot. Hey, you people, I am feeling that I'm looking so hot. Hey, thank you, dear Gloria. Gloria is telling us that she just called actually to applause, to second what Munguriek talked about. The old days, how the children were being groomed. She just called to support Munguriek. Munguriek, you have a supporter. So she's telling us that she called, sent regards to her lovely family, her husband. By the way, earlier on I talked about pressure. Those of you who are watching and single, are you not feeling the pressure from Gloria? Because now, Gloria, every day when she's calling, she's checking on the husband. My husband, I love my husband so much. And she's advising married people that you love your husband more than anything that you know in this world. Husbands should be number one. Now, for those of the single people, is the weather not doing bad? Is the weather not cold? Actually, Gloria is putting us on pressure. Me, I'm coming to send my invitation. I'm coming with my information about my marriage soon, my introduction. People of West Nile TV, you should be ready for my coming introduction, grand one, grand finale. I have another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Muke ngania.
Mamuke marusko vya miadiro.
Yo, the Sunday pia ndizo hoi mado.
Sunday hoi makini.
Hoi mamuke kani miarole.
Amarole muke ambamba.
Awadi for me program kisa phone batangire mina fe mandi kisi.
Awadi for vini West Night TV ni naere sido.
Awadi for.
Sunday.
Mate.
Amakita de yo nzebele ni yo satsi mini neba ki di duru denga podu botoki roku ngoni zwanziki nga duru denga podu meli chaku karile ki trailer mani yazi badi ni arate.
Na yo da matia mama na yo badi na werera.
Baro.
Now mani sonia afaki zwanze zapi karile pesa resere. Girka achizo ne grupu lo dancing ngoni marunga ya usari sababu roda le sa chandi sigini marungi manyari ambamba
roda sa sababu fidi vini marungi mezoaga askuni population marungi dangere
midiso na angela dimi school ko miso na miso anze kinyira antingo der so stand school azore anze kede fo ndila dia
Ada.
Midiso da para kila nzema life potential muzu ndizote tegudere ekiba dina kupi duzu nanje yaro
Ada.
Ndeni re anjimisa tikilizia maji yako.
Nilikuwa tipika mati yako cha.
Neso na anjimu tikilizia yako. Mbaka dini tikilizia nira michoso inapada kife. Mi controlo. So ikacha sako timetia kifu necho gurubili yo dini matigarani. Miso na mikifa milichiala.
Adifo.
Ndeni karibe yo niti madro karibe lidu dansi mali anblesu ndebala nbe life of dini dansi ya karibe chao. Ba yo ichoi madro nga. Ike yo dini guru nirariste. Na bala michusu mi uribadro ke michu na yo katicho mi family matamba kicho na kushia ne mukebel
ada or family angire mbatadisi
mokala na bakizi
imudile
okoyo sema no mese
award for mbu
arifa ngira fonda kwa mine bulu amapia chemi na mamile jizune bara malia wetina kibi malia
award for vini angire vini mini West Night TV na RSS vini mendeba
yazi vile mwakoneche Mariana zani I love you
Mariana wadifo mimi marani azirisi
yazi retira okumarima leto
pressure is increasing. Is the pressure increasing or decreasing, viewers?
Yazi vile mavanjiri kichi Afiko Jackson kichi Charles Langa pia vene mazamba ikoro kesi na dimo eli alokesi mbonmodine na semba roster
wadifo mazamba ni vene mu ili alo ifi ombodu aziri mbaro ni award for amadi birthday ki celebrate tu alo.
Okay, celebration na makide no mi kwa madu de ma ho
ada award for.
Azi barwari kibira tsi kama National TV na bare ke ma zikibira tsi.
Award for minangire National TV ni nerse.
Okay, azi vile madu vita TV na zivile county ndondo riganda malia so mara zikibira tsi.
Award for ikine dami ru Sunday ite.
Ma ru Sunday yulbo khoi madu ado.
Award for Sunday award for angire.
Mokaro for vile linya ma company wa Bwendel Sugar ne support zero se double company ma vore ira maskar ke fomuke andra wa so megangire mi Bwendel Sugar ne tizuru se.
Award for ambua.
Aya moka na ya alama.
Me avina alize man Mariana ni chiche.
Moka na reserve di mari nyako kisa vuri ado ado.
Award for.
Mani ni karibu semu anyanya kata.
Award for metadi mangayo der mati upira kama di chami vude masawaliasi.
Ladi mo bara sidi ya kana ngala madi ado na diara.
Award for.
Nani de kuri studio line ya kandi namba mi por paso ya ni de ko.
Miche kiluru dare ngoko.
Urume chekna dare ro lakini ovule mi rusi ko de.
Ade. Da best studio line ni ba?
Okay, na studio line ma tu meti asiare namba nuru to buno paso meton namba ba liba dal charpo paso ko.
Award for.
Aya moka
award for minangere.
Aya award for mangami TV tia mama son TV do zaku de kijo mako ko ri malu TV kia dado.
Award for fari femana yukonzio.
Okay, award for mi amo.
Aya mi avina lawa.
Moke weda na mabunke ko zote ndi dinya na na uzoma wale tundo na njozo la mabule dini.
Weda ni mini alama ni lumi vile ko driri. Mariana ni temia gaya dati mi weda nzini. Mvari ne.
Wadira bakide ba try to mule supe ke jerga ba rubi ya ko ya.
Mediri ni ba single remasi o mi ene we award for.
Aya moke award for.
Award for mini ndio.
Moke bye.
Bye. Well, the Madrid Sunday kiningoni. Sunday kini Angela kipeleni tipika matireko that we children don't want to listen to their families, to their parents actually. So the issue here, the main concern now even about Sunday is you people. I was talking about early marriage and these people are giving us pressure. Is the pressure increasing or the pressure is decreasing or it is decreasing? We have had people who have called us, they are greeting their lovely wives. We have women who are calling they are calling and they are also greeting their lovely husbands. You people, the pressure is pressurizing. Studio line is still open. Sunday I would for angry minisi mubarisi. I would for mini West Night evening in Ersi. Studio line is still open. You can call me on that number that you're seeing on the screen. Call me and send in your messages. Today, I promise, I'm going to read your messages. So please send your message in so that I can read it when the time comes. I have another caller. Hello. Can you reduce your volume, Stevie?
Send your message in.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Okay, I'm going to listen to me TV, my volume, mani miribendo. Mamuke, I'm missing a TV, my volume, yeah, mani miribendo, yeah.
Hello?
Make sure I'm reducing my TV my volume. When you're calling me, please reduce your TV's volume so that I can get you. I want to thank all callers who started calling from the beginning. Today we have improved so much in our calls because today we have not had network issues. We didn't have volume issues, and I am really very happy. I'm enjoying my time with you guys, and I hope that it continues until the end of this show. When you're calling me, reduce the volume, punguza volume ya TV alafu nikusikilize. Kola ingine ndio hapa sai, bado namtoa simu hii. Hello. Hello. Another caller, we lost that one, sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Oh.
Yes.
Mingoni.
Mamuke Mingoni.
Mingoni.
Mamuke Ari Mingoni.
Miroja Alex Ngazo Kampala ga.
Ah, Alexi Kampala kini.
Ala.
Kampala ni dia mbumi ni area ngoma. Kampala ni ambumi ni Kampala ma area ngoma.
Alua. Imbaka ngome kasi ngomaro la ikorade.
Wadi fo iko fueta vini madradi drangbari bayo kitamani andro ndio. Okay, Mami West Night TV micho amani mbata fengoni.
Mbata ni modelia. Sasa mbata ni modelia ndi stadi kamili kenda tafanya ndetse zazari dia kadi kungoni badikara ala ini. Kama gamana mbata pia ndio test. So zambi kadari zamama ndio ni mbata zamara arumba. Kabufa kwa ndio ni ngata bila ringa. Yoye botanga yeba kokoro.
Ada.
Angale mabonga lady.
Iziki.
Azimi tuwa. Azimati za kama nise.
Award 4.
Azimati za chokondoleti.
Award 4 azirdi.
Azidi maunzi Christina nise.
Award 4 ikinitari amirundi zaradi.
Maria Alexi.
Alexi Alex award 4 minisi mubarisi wa. Hey. So da madri Alexi kiningoni le mi zama kadra chiani le fenjita zama rani ifernia dance imbata throughout. If you're having a baby girl, you have a child who is a girl child, please you need to advise that lady all the time. That is from our brother Sunday. Now, Drate, please call again. Drate banga simu. Drate maluko lidura da mauti se alenga banga simu da di kamera. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, Kovia.
Drate. How makini?
Oi mayala.
Award 4.
Award 4 mini.
Mata drum yomba vini award 4 mini chazu Belarus.
Mobi seme kwa it has always been your phone has been busy.
Many people are calling, that is why it is so busy.
And which is good because our TV has to pick up.
Yeah, that is true. The few are chosen.
So today, Ale marriage,
Ali marriage.
One of the causes, Ale marriage that mostly after it happened to the girl child.
Yeah.
After Mika Nigeria, one of the challenges is poverty.
Poverty.
So
we should work hard.
We should work very hard at the committee. So, the P7 about the parent cannot afford to take that kid to school. The parents can even not afford to give the child the necessities.
The scholastic materials.
Yes. So often, it is these people in the community end up taking those people. Cause as even decided early marriage in Egypt, it is some parents have commercialized their children.
Commercialize the children for business.
For business at Yakumidisu or in the Barozi, a demon present by the P7 year, P6 year back, kill movie day bad Aikida. So the kid adapts to that kind of environment.
Yeah.
Remember, when they do anything.
It is true. Very true.
They don't even get ashamed. So they even do bad touches. And remember, those are very, very sensitive stages.
Yeah, very sensitive stages.
Yes. So at the end of the day, you find the kids end up escaping that they have gotten married.
It is true, Bambi.
So let us be, we parents, we should emphasize to protect that vice
Arsia ku vice the anere most commonly amavuruleru in the northern. I think because the poverty rate between the north and the western, there is a gap.
A lot of it.
There is a lot of gap. At least I have moved most of the districts in the western. Then I have been in the north at Marachani. I have moved almost all the districts in the north. So make a poverty line there, and you see the child mothers in those two different regions, or northern compared to the rest of the regions that were Uganda. It is alarming.
It is so alarming.
Karamoja, where this kind of vice is common. So let us emphasize with the parents and typically Bama make sure and Amandi keep Mambaki Mata to protect them.
Okay.
To avoid that vice that tomorrow we should also shine as the rest of the region.
Thank you so much, Drate, for your great contribution towards this program.
Okay, award for Saru.
Award for easy and Robazikwe.
And Rosidima was a rule up Victor, Hoimadwa.
Award for?
Money, the program Manega.
A program Manega, as in it.
Then I have to be a local community member, Hoimari program Western TV election, Nevadiki, and the work at Yakume Post Andra for the platform.
Award for Angela, award for many Western TV in Doris, Mukilo as he delayed the TV and a query, Levini, my Bevini at TV as a pile, Bamanga, Ayota Sipurari, Mavin and Rodrini Suvini, well, northern Adogogo.
Exactly.
Award for Angela.
Okay, award for.
Award for.
Elamuke
indeed. Elamuke, Komuke.
Award
for.
Okay, good night.
Likewise.
Yes.
That is Drate from Hoima. Drate from Hoima has spoken a lot of things that most of the reason as to why we have early marriages is contributed to poverty. We have very high poverty levels. These other sides of northern, it is majorly, the whole country is suffering from poverty, but the level of poverty, the other sides, northern region is more than the other parts of the country. So he's telling parents should work hard. If you have any plans of having a family in the future, please work hard so that your children will not have to suffer, so that your children will not have to look for other alternatives outside, because now you cannot afford school fees, you cannot afford the scholastic materials. Your child ends up going outside to seek for help. But if you work hard and you're able to save, then your child will not have to go out and be looking for those other favors from the other people outside. We are almost running out of time. I need to pick another caller. Send in your messages so that I can read them out. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Ngone.
Muke ngone.
Hello?
Marion Zadibe.
Oh.
Hello? Listen, me TV my volume. Marion Zadibe. Alena Dini. Alena Dini sungbenga sungwa. Ile tadi amane Andre onze ngon. Missing me TV my volume. Hello? 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 I'm listening to you live on West Nile TV. Hello? Sorry, we lost this caller. Studio line is still open. You can try again. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I am at home.
Thank you for watching West Nile TV. Can you reduce your TV's volume?
What?
Reduce your TV's volume so that I can hear you, please.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Can you reduce your TV's volume, please?
Okay.
Reduce.
How was the day?
The day was so good and this evening is also good. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Kagadi.
Kagadi, and your name, please?
My name I called Sulaimani.
Sulaimani. How is Kagadi Lero?
Kagadi is okay.
Thank you so much for watching West Nile TV.
Ngoni.
Memuke.
I want to send greetings to my people.
Yes, please greet them.
I greet Augustine Ngomiranze from Chakabadima.
From Tachabapinga.
Chakabadima.
Another one.
Chamanero Sisiri from Rugashari.
Okay, Rugashari. Where is Rugashari?
Rugashari is in Kagadi.
Okay, another one.
Chamanero Sisiri Rugashari. Chamanero Sisiri Abibu Mugisa from Chenzige.
Okay, lastly,
I greet my father is at Rugasari.
Okay, thank you so much.
My mom.
Okay, where is your mommy?
My son.
Where are they? Mommy and son, where are they?
He is at Chakabadima.
Okay, thank you so much for watching West Nile TV.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you so much for sending those lovely greetings. Thank you so much. I have also another caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Good afternoon, madam.
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you for calling.
Hello?
Yes, hello, I'm getting you.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for watching West Nile TV. Who am I talking to?
This is Emma from Kagadi.
Eva?
Emma from Kagadi.
Hey, Emma from Kagadi. How is Kagadi, Lero?
Kagadi is fine.
Thank you so much. So, in our today's topic, we are talking about early marriage. Do you have some contribution towards it?
What?
We are talking about early marriages. Do you have some contribution, or you wanted to send your regards?
What I think about early marriages, it's because of poverty.
Poverty.
Yeah, because you can find some girls in a poor home. Their parents cannot afford to buy them everything they need in daily life. So you find some girl getting a boyfriend from outside so that boyfriend can help her on those things. Yeah, so for me what I was saying is that okay. What I was saying is that the parents should work hand in hand with their children and discuss some issues, especially girls. Yeah, because mostly the girls are the ones who have problems, but for us boys we can be patient.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
So Emma.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Do you want to send some regards or?
I send my regards to people in Kialongo Sugar.
Okay.
Kinyara, all those people in Hussein Masini district.
And
it's all the people in Kagadi.
Thank you so much for watching West Nile TV.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So that is Emma. Emma is telling us that the cause for early marriage is poverty, because parents are not able to what? They are not able to continue. They are not able to afford the necessities for this girl child. So because of that, the girl child goes outside to what? To look for these things from the men. But now my question is, those men who are giving this girl child, can't you really help minus wanting something in return? Must you always have something in return? You know that this child is coming to you because indeed things are very hard. It is because of the need, the help that she's coming to you. Can't you really also help minus asking something in return? We are talking about early marriage being poverty, but now poverty is the root cause, but it is the root cause, but what is causing after the poverty, what is next? It is that boy child who is giving also, who decides to ask something in return. Give me this and I give you this, or I give you this and you give me that. Now this girl ends up conceiving and ends up getting married. Or you decide now to tell, since I'm the one helping you to do this and this, get married to me so that I know that you are now mine and I can take care of all your responsibilities. Those good boy child, those good boys there, can't you help the girls for free? Must it always be with the... Okay, that is it. It is up to us to think for ourselves. I'm picking my last caller. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
Where are you calling me from, please?
Yes?
Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Mbarara.
How is Mbarara today?
Okay.
I'm told that it rained so much in Mbarara. Can you reduce your TV's volume?
Yes, I'm volume.
Okay, thank you.
The issue with the girl child.
Yes.
It is generally like it is caused by poverty and lack of students, like low levels of education. If you don't if you school, definitely
yeah. Oh, sorry, I lost that caller without picking the name. But thank you so much, caller, for calling us on West Nile TV. He was actually giving us an advice that it is poverty also that causes issues of early marriages and also low levels of education. After someone dropping out of school or studying some little level, this person fails to get something to do in life and ends up messing around. Right now I have a message to read. I'm done with the calls. No more calls. Thanks for the educative program. Watching from Bale. Regards to my family in Paida town and Tebe village. This person did not... Gilbert, thank you so much for watching West Nile TV. To all our viewers watching West Nile TV, Kelele, Amaru Wakecha, I love you so much. Hali anyindro, napenda nyinyi sana, a lot of things. So thank you so much for watching West Nile TV. Our time is out. Bye bye. I sign out. See you tomorrow. Bye.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.